My father's from Manua. My mother's from Pangapango. That's all you want to know. I was born in Taputimu.
And that's why she was named Taputimu when she was born.
I was named Taputimu, and
What's your full name?
She changed her name 3 times.
Oh.
So she was born Taputimu Tuiola Singer, Aima. Then when Granddad died, her mum renamed her Sami. Then
Sami Maunga.
And then after that, at some point, who named you Pu'e Manu?
Oh, that's grandma's name.
Oh. Your mum's mum. Sami's mum.
So these different names represented different periods in your life?
Yes, they changed over when you wanted to. Tuiola Singer is big chief of all the Singers Island. That's in Manua.
And that was your dad?
It was my dad. And Maunga Moi Moi is Mum's father at Pangapango.
He was the chief of Pango.
He was chief of Pango. So they met when they went to school. One is a boys' school and one a girls' school. So they married there and they came to be put it in that village. Taputimu.
Oh, as a minister?
Yeah.
He was there as a minister.
His first village, but he is some way, he's supposed to take over when uncles died, but he didn't want it, so they talk about that they take him away because he doesn't want to.
Oh, why he died.
So
superstitious, eh?
Yeah. When he died, I don't know him. I was only 12 years old. And Mum get married again. There's 6 of us.
Yeah.
Mum get married again. She's got 8. And then that's what I do. Stay home, look after these kids. Kids after kids after kids.
Did you go to school at all?
I did, but this up to 7th grade. And then I stopped and looked after all the kids. But those days of war day, when the siren ring, you had to pack your kids and run to the bush.
Pack your kids and run to the bush?
Yeah. They built a tank here, whatever you call it, for a woman to take the kids there.
Oh, okay.
Like a bunker.
Huh?
Like a bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were born in 33, right? 32?
32. What the heck?
So you met Granddad, you had Manuel first or Inu?
Manuel Rosley.
Where were they born?
In Whangaaru.
Oh, yeah.
They got a hospital in Whangaaru. Still there now. Auntie, Uncle Pule, Moi Moi.
Oh, Moi Moi.
Me.
Yeah.
And then Malolonga and Sau. Pio. Pio was the last one. But he died when he was a baby. Yeah.
So how did you meet Granddad in Samoa?
A long story.
Well, we got all day.
I met when they had an engineer little shack to work on at Fatumafuti. Fatumafuti is the 2 island there. One is Fatu and the other Futi. Just next to the road going to the airport. But on the corner here, they got the little shack they working, fixing car. And I was in the house. That's where my uncle, the next real singer, my father died and he take over
He took
He
the
wasn't-
title.
the title, 2-year singer. And he was only one child, only that boy. Tino's his name. Auntie Inu married Shimisaki.
Mm.
Half a Japanese, half Samoan. And Dad married me, and Bob married Silla
Where's Auntie Sella from?
from Leone.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a young baby named Inu Tida after Inu.
Yeah, but how did you meet Granddad?
We met there.
Oh, at the shack. What you doing at the shack?
They were building cars and all that stuff.
And you being nosy?
Yeah,
Oh,
we go for nothing.
okay.
And then there was one of me and the other girls. Yeah,
You would have been what? 18?
18, I think. Not even 20. 20 is,
You gave birth to
21.
Manuel at
Manuel's,
19.
birth.
I thought you were 19 when you gave birth to Manuel.
Eh?
I thought you were 19.
Manuel,
Yeah.
no, 20.
Or
Chelsea nurse. Ina was a nurse too.
oh, was she?
Lots of carers in the family.
Yeah,
Was Grandma Emma, was she a nurse when she was over there? No.
no. She was the old lady.
Oh, she was
Yeah.
pretty old when you met her.
We look after him and him. He died first. and
What did you used to call him?
Hmm?
The old man. Did you just used to call him the old man? Okay.
Koko. Joseph Stephen.
That's Dad's name, isn't it? Munga Joseph Stevens.
Yeah. So we take them to the poor.
To where?
To the poor.
Oh, right.
That's where they're buried now.
Yeah.
It must have been pretty difficult raising all those kids in Pango. You know, you see all these palm trees and sand and, you know, this ideal picture, sort of picturesque island life.
Yes. all
Was it like that? Was it hot and sunny and warm and
hot. Very hot. And when they come to White Sunday, they line up. We got 2-story house. Line up down the bottom and they can eat. That's the only day you can see the corned beef or sardines. Or you can't eat every day. All coconut eating. Banana with coconut, taro with coconut, or luau, you know,
What about fish?
or fish. The women stay home, look after the kids, and the men go out and fish. There's some men I know going out fishing. But that's how they those days.
everyone was skinny?
Yeah. Skinny. And they have, sometimes they only once a year, you know, the crop come on. And then you can go in the bush and look for some to feed the kids. So Lily, the other husband's the daughter, Lily and I go out to the bush and get some called not taro, is giant taro, and slice it up and put it in the oven. That's how we feed
You have
them.
to cook it properly though, eh?
Yeah, you have to
Slice
do it
it.
properly,
Right.
otherwise they won't eat it.
So many mouths to feed. So you're 6 and then looking after 8 more.
I was 12 those days, 12, 13, 14.
So, you know how Chief Maunga adopted Grandma Sami? Did he have any other kids?
No.
Oh, you only adopted her? Ah.
That's why I adopted her. When she go to village by village, they take her every time. Because she's gonna sit on a boat,
Oh, she's
caravan boat.
taupo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And serve all of my Thai from different villages. Yeah, that's her job. And dance when they puffy here or whatever. Yeah,
Did you dance?
I do.
Did you do the bowl? Did you make the kava?
No, I don't.
You just pour it.
I'm not allowed to do it. Only the one that chose the kava. But yeah, those days.
When you had Manuel, then Rosalie. Where was Inu in there? Was Inu after Rosalie?
Was the last one.
Oh, after Uncle Joe.
After
And where was Stephen?
Stephen after Munga, and then
After Stephen.
after Stephen. We went to the opening of the church in Manua, and Dad was driving in the Manua Tele, and rough day. By the time we get there, he got pneumonia, and there's no hospital, so he just died. Time we got up there, he was freezing. So I buried him there, very hard. I got two girls and a boy, guys.
Yeah, baby
And Mom
making
wanted to
machine.
take Stephen, but I said no. But she still took it and looked after.
Your mum,
He
Sami.
died. He died. After all her children, and she looked after Stephen. And he died, and old people said to me,
You gotta stop giving the
better
kids
not
away.
to give your kids away. When it comes to Munga, I look after them. So 3 died, and then we came. Menu and
You met Granddad, you had to convert from LMS? Were you LMS when
yeah, when Dad goes to church, he go by himself. I go to church, I take my kids. And I think, no good. So I took, one day I said, you married me. I married in church.
at Lepua?
Place all the kids and
And then you were... Do you think there was much of a difference when you went from one church to the other?
not really.
It was pretty much the same?
It's the same. But it wasn't much in that side because he died when he was in minister. That
Oh, with your dad?
yeah, he buried there, but people from Manua came to pick him up, but they don't, not allowed.
I thought his body went back to Olosinga.
Yeah, last minute they go.
So was he buried in Tumu and then they picked him up out of, exhumed him and took him back to Manua?
They came back, and that's a village, the Olamatai and all that.
Where? In
They
Manua?
go back and pick him up from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he ever preach over in Olosinga? Did he preach there?
Yeah.
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 In Olosinga, there's no church allowed in Olosinga. It's the one.
The one LMS? The one that's still there, right?
Yeah. So he's the one who's preached there all the time. Sometime when they come to Manua. So I buried Ino in Manua and Stephen in Pango and Elizabeth
Up on the hill.
on the hill was still born. Yeah, but those days are hard days. The Japanese come
To bomb you.
to bomb everywhere.
Oh.
But that's the
Did they
thing.
drop any bombs over it?
No, no. The siren whistle and everybody be ready to go. Yeah. It was a hard day. Good day sometimes.
Who was at your wedding when you married Granddad?
We just married the church.
The kids were alive, eh? Oh, just you, the kids, and the priest.
You didn't have a big family wedding. Did
No.
your family not want you to get married to Granddad?
No. They want me to one church and that's it.
Oh, so you had the kids before you got married?
I had Manuel. And Rosalie, I think. Before we get married, I took the kids to church with me.
17.
Yeah, something like that.
I remember feeling okay about marrying Andrew because she was younger than Granddad. Hey, Mum.
I said, he's too old for you.
You didn't say that. Why?
Grandma's in Hawaii. I went to his grandma. But the girls already decided to bury her there. They already make a plan to bury her there. They told the girls, all the land God's make is got dig hole in and put you in. So she did. The Maunga's family, the Maungas and all the Maasai came to pick her up. But the girl said no. Her wish is stay there. So she stayed there. You know the twin, but the twin died.
That was when she was a baby? Did the baby die as the twin of Auntie Ina?
Yeah.
She died as a baby.
So they came over and they don't want to come back. They came for holiday.
To Samoa?
Samoa.
Oh.
Don't want to come back, too cold and all that stuff. They came down to bring the manua tele to repair.
To repair in Auckland?
Kumate.
He was
Then wash your hands, please.
he was driving the, captain or whatever.
Who, Granddad?
Granddad.
Oh, he was the engineer on the boat, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks after the manua tele between Polu and Pangu. Manua and Pangu.
Is
We
it-
have to bring the boat in. And he left the boat in Auckland.
In Auckland.
Cool.
Mom.
Good girl.
Come out and see where he comes from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he come and did some sharing waiting. Was he waiting for you guys to come?
Yeah. But I brought Manuel and
Rose, no.
Rosalie and
And-
Mama.
Uncle. On the plane, eh?
We stayed in Fiji for one night. And we had dinner. Serve all these spoon and forks and they all drop on the floor. They don't want to eat it with fork and knife.
They were only little, eh? How old were they? They were
I
little.
think Manuel was 6'4", Mama was 2 years old. This is 1959. Yeah.
Must have been a trying time moving to New Zealand.
Very much.
Couldn't speak English.
Good. I don't know what's English
That's okay.
mean. They say hello, goodbye, that's about all.
Did you feel alone when you came here?
Very much.
Mm.
When we came, nobody wants me. He said, who's that woman? So, only the old lady, Wiki,
Yeah.
she's the one take me under her arm and
Yeah.
said, don't you worry about it. So she was a good woman. We catch the bus from Auckland. Oh, it's a rough,
Coming down
very
here.
rough coming down.
Was it all in one go, or did they stop everywhere?
No, we stopped up there. But we came on a bus. Oh, the road. No tar. All just dig up and it. Very rough and how
Must have been a long trip.
Here. It is a long trip. Take all day.
You were sad, eh?
Dad was here and he wrote us to come. I wrote back, no, I'm not coming. Well, they said they got everything like toilet and come here, it's long drops, no shower.
Are you saying Granddad lied to you?
Yeah, he's right. Long drops. You wash outside, shower outside. That little place is about 8 Bob's kids and my 3. Then Dom and Thomas come along and then 5. So I said to Dad, you better find a job. We went up to the limeworks and they gave us the house at the corner down below.
Below the line work.
Because he was looking after the machine, all the machine going in. They gave us $12. You know, those pounds and pennies? Yeah, in a half a lamb. And that's feed
For
the
the week.
boys
For the week.
for the week. There was 4 boys and then there's so much.
It's good for the week.
I got Elizabeth come along and then he died. He's still born.
That was when you were in Huia Street, eh?
Mm.
When Elizabeth. Yeah.
Granddad died in the history. And they came to get him. But no,
Who came to get him?
Bob and John, the 2 brothers. Got a photo there.
Came to get him.
To bring him down the path.
Oh, yeah.
Which part?
They hung there.
Tonga.
But we already.
I don't think Uncle Bob was into the pa. Did he speak Māori?
But John
Oh.
was here.
Koro John. Oh, yeah.
Those 2 always fight.
Who?
John and Bob.
Koro John, was he a brother?
Yeah.
Oh. Was he younger than Granddad? Koro John?
No, Granddad's a baby.
So, I thought Koro John was younger than
No,
Granddad.
Bob's the older, John.
Yeah.
Danny, he did. About 6 of them. And
Is this Koro John the same as that's Auntie Marion's father? Was he adopted out?
yeah, from the old people. Kumapo and Karetu.
How
I've come to building of the church, it's only us. It's only us in that Alvin.
Yeah, that's correct.
There's no record for the church.
Oh,
They build bit by bit and then just bring it and put it up.
Mm.
But they didn't put it down.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Who put it up?
How do you think you managed? You must have missed living in Samoa and your Samoan family, and come to New Zealand and kind of got no support network.
No support, yeah.
So did you meet some Samoan people here, or?
Or just Stella, like Herman's mother, and her and I together, and we talk and
Make chop suey.
make chop suey to earn some money for the new church.
Mm.
We walk from there to here.
Thanks, Tony. Okay.
and push the children. Those days was Dominic's baby. Dominic and Thomas born here. And Tom was big baby. Everybody called him the little elephant. Yeah. And Florence, one of Herman's daughter. Still a push her in a frame. So we come every morning to make a chop suey and sell it. Yeah, those days was only pounds and pennies and not much. But we made a few.
Mm.
Yes,
The boys
yes.
weren't allowed to speak Samoan or Māori at school, right?
Yeah, those days not allowed. But English. But Dad said not to change the language every time he say the rosary Samoa. But when they go to school, about 2 months later, they come home, hello Mom, how are you Mom? So what can you do?
Malo.
Yeah. Huh?
How did you learn English?
Oh, just by ear and
Watching TV?
no TV, no radio. No, Dad got a little radio. But he carry where he would go to work. But he loves his beer. Like asked Rosalie, the day once he was very sick, the doctor says he's very sick. Got a cancer in the lung. He wants a beer, he wants a pipe. So the girls, Florence and Rosalie and Josephine, take him to the pub. He's got a little bag of beer, with the flag, and they call flag, and carry it wherever he goes. He can drink that, man.
Yeah, I wonder where, it's like a family thing. Yeah.
When I saw Daddy, I said, never mind. He loves his beer and the smoke.
The tobacco, the pipe.
So when did he die? 1980.
1980, yeah. Yeah.
So you've been on your own doing it since then?
Yeah.
You never wanted to remarry or anything like that?
No. My mother and my brother came to take me home, but the kids stand up and say, no, that's Mom's. This is Mom's family. And
Which brother was that?
Pu'e.
Was there part of you that wanted to go?
Yeah, part of me wants to go. Because we always talk about nice and double-story house and bathroom and all that. There's nothing. Had to build a copper, they call it copper.
But when Granddad died, you had a house, eh?
I had 2 houses.
You had 2 houses? No, when Granddad died. When you were at Huia Street.
Yeah. When Simon and his wife parted, he had to go to the Navy, to the Army.
Auntie Judy.
Auntie Judy. So we bought his house. They say the more kids you had, the more money they gave you.
Mm.
Yeah, how
So
about
we
that?
saved the money, the kids' money, and put the deposit on the house.
Mm.
That's how we got a house. Otherwise we'd be still living in government house. But it's good that I'm with to give us a house and a meat and a 12 pound for a month. That's how we live.
Mm. And you worked at Waddy's for a while, didn't you?
Yeah. If Dad goes on, we both work at Waters. In the morning I go, in the afternoon, and he can pick me up. If I work in the morning, he goes by himself. Yeah.
You must have met some other people at Waddies.
Yes, a lot of Samoan bodies.
How did you meet Olive and Seongi?
Oh, that's Rosalie's friend from nursing. Was Olive and Rosalie nursing for years and they're good couple.
And where did you meet Auntie Lily?
And you?
Lily, you know.
Oh, Lily. We met at work.
At Waddies.
Mm,
Is that where Emma's dad worked as well?
at Watties.
Because Lily was Emma's dad's sister, eh?
Yeah,
Older sister.
yeah, friend. They had a house down by the St. Mary's School.
Oh, okay. Because she was your really good friend, eh? Auntie
Yeah,
Lily.
she take us to the pub. She's got a car and we didn't have a car.
She'd take you and Granddad.
Because to look around and bring us home. Those are good days. If you drink, I just sit around doing nothing.
Why is that?
I don't drink.
I don't know. I heard some stories of you.
Well,
You and a bottle of Bacardi or...
and then I drink a whole bottle of Bacardi. Serious man. That's the engagement moment period. And then when we came here, we had a Model A. That's called a flash car. The Model A is just like all the kids at school, they look at the kids and, hey, you're Model A. You're Chapalopi. Then later on, they were growing up, they told Dad to get another car. They said, we can't afford another car. This car's good enough. We went to Gisborne for our first Easter here.
Stations of the Cross.
Yeah, she was helping Jesus carry the cross. And they went with the boys. Break down when they came back, but everybody stopped and helped. Fix it there and back again on the road. So when kids said, get another car, Dad, get another car, I think they get sick of it. We bought another car.
Did Granddad try and get one of the boys to be an engineer? Or
Yeah. They come to help, but they got a book.
Who's that?
Oh, Dominic and everybody. They don't listen what Dad said, but they look at the book. Instead of listen to what they say. Put this on here and put this on there. No, they're reading their books. Yeah, he's a clever boy, Dom. But a clever boy. He speaks at school and all that stuff. Yeah.
And Uncle Joe was the mischief one, eh?
But more, don't want to do anything, you go opposite. He didn't want to go to the Navy. I said, you go to the Navy, stop all the nonsense. And he went to the motorbike, he doesn't know how to do the motorbike. Next minute come back, scary. I'm like, your sons, where is it? And come and get it. Opened it up. Thomas' eye, it's a hole. Dominic's eye is a cough ball. Because they never listen. Didn't have to go at the park. There's a big park and a priest play there, golf practice there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never listen.
Yeah. Which priest was it?
Eastwood,
Eastwick.
yeah. And Father Terence said, and not to worry, I was crying and not to worry, might be happen some more and you know, some car run over it and then about months later he died.
The priest.
Yeah,
A month later.
yeah.
And how was it when Rosalie was trying to be a nurse?
Oh, she stayed there.
Aye.
Those days
Over here, eh? Over at the hospital.
at the hospital, they got a big house with the nurses. Stay there, she come paid, no good 1 year, second year.
Did she do it straight out of high school?
Yes. Another year she said again, no. So about 4 years she went to Australia. And she goes and she getting fed up with all these exams and never get in. And she said to us to send her to come along, and the last year she's lucky. We sent it up, but those time when Dad was very ill, she had to come back.
Was she nursing in Australia?
Yeah. Nurse aide or what?
Oh, okay.
Because she hadn't got a diploma.
Yeah.
So she came back and Dad died and she says he's going back again. I said, oh well, it's up to you.
So she was at home with you?
Yeah. The boys were spread out
Except for Thomas, eh? Thomas was at home?
with Thomas. And Thomas and Bonnie got twin.
How was that? Was Bonnie at home with you?
He just got kicked out from her parents.
From the
When they went
Pearsons?
to school, they get pregnant.
Mm.
So he went to her parents and he got kicked out anyway. So he bring it home and tell me to put him up and kiss. So I put them to the shed at Pu'e. Clean the shed and put them there. And one kidney failed.
Who?
Bonnie.
Oh. Well, she was having the boys.
She's carrying the twin.
Oh.
So she had an operation and they were going to die, the two twins. So the doctor said if none of one stay home, if the twin are going to take it out, take it away. So we decided who's going to work and who's going to...
Stay home.
So I stay home. 3 years that time. They were good kids. They would be 2 pound and 3 pound.
When they were born?
Yeah. We're lucky. Father McGowan was still a priest and she baptized the kids while in the hospital. 2 and 3 pound. Put together was 5 pounds something. So we left in the hospital until they more than 5 pound each.
So
When you bring
they
it
tube
home.
fed.
So banana case, we line it with material and put 2 together and carry around wherever we go. And Rosie went back to Australia to live. Because he's got her license or whatever.
But she nursed
And
at the
she's
hospital for a
from
while,
there.
eh? She nursed
Yeah,
at the
she was
hospital.
a high nurse up here. Staff nurse or
Charge nurse.
child nurse.
So you would have been busy at home? While
Busy with
everyone
the
else.
kids, yeah. So the doctor said no, the twin will take it away. by the social welfare if nobody stayed home. Because was only 16 Bonnie and 17 Thomas. That's how they're young. Too young.
Oh well.
And look at them now. You don't know where 2 pound and 3 pound. No, man is a good
Lead.
lead. He's a good lead, and all the women was after him.
Was this from high school or after high school?
After school. He go down to get a diploma or get a ticket from finishing school, and he comes back with these babies.
With 2? 2 or 1?
One first, the girl, and then the boy.
Oh, where did he meet Francie?
Down in Wellington,
Oh, but she's from here too, eh?
from Gisborne.
So, but you got to see Winton and Melissa when they were young.
Yeah, we got it here.
Did
And
Granddad? Well, Granddad got to know them too, eh?
That granddad was dying with.
But he got to know them, eh?
Hmm. Yeah. But granddad when died, the brothers came, want him to come to the park. But we already talked, I can't go up.
Oh, you mean the Urupa? I thought you meant the marae.
The marae and the urupa going up here and said, we told them she's not coming here. This all happened in Pu'e Street. When that house said, I missed that house.
Which house? Pu'e
Pu'e
Street?
Street. Everything happened there. But never mind.
What were the boys like when they were young? Like Monga and
They can
Dom? Eat.
They eat whatever you put. He went up to take Dad's whatever tucker. And they play with the mushroom. No fighting, throw each other. And Wiki they're wasting the mushroom. So they tell me, the mushroom is eatable. Tell the kid not to play with it. So we save it. Oh, that's what they eat. That half a lamb, half a mutton they gave us takes a week to eat. I make all different cooking in mushroom. They love it. Well, that's 4 there. And they can eat. Eat. I had a long hair, I just go right back, plait it up or bunch it up. When I turned 60, I had to cut it off.
You didn't
So
have
much
to.
work.
Yeah.
I was still working when Dad was very ill. So I leave the girls with him. Rosalie, Josie, Florence. They were all nurses anyway.
Well,
They want his last beer, so they took him to the pub with his old with his dressing gown. Can't change that, man. Huh?
were you going to whāngai me?
Yeah.
What happened?
Your mother won't let me. You cry, we fight. You cry, I said, give him a bottle. No bottle, I give you hot water. And then we fight, and she said, it's my boy. I said, yeah, it's our boy. I fight with all the women because the kids are crying and they want to eat or the nappy's wet and say it's a boy. Not your baby. Don't like kids crying.
Oh, you raised a lot of them, haven't you?
Yeah, I raised some of the kids. I was breastfeeding the boys till they're 4 years old.
Oh.
They run around and come back.
Imagine you'd still be breastfeeding, baby.
Yeah, I did that till Taduki was 3.5.
Yeah. Why not?
The only reason
All
I
they
stopped
want-
was to was interfering.
You try to give them kind. No. Run around, come back, the breast.
Mm.
Only Thomas by that time with normal milk. Poor old Thomas.
Never mind.
Well, that's about, what, 8 kids. All breastfeed. And that's what happened, run out. The cows dry up. Hey?
Any advice for living life?
Not really. Just live when it comes and
Make the most of it.
make the most of it.
How did you get through the sad times? How did you get through the sad times?
You have to go to work.
Just go to work.
Forget all about it. Yeah.
What's brought you the most joy in your life? The most happiness?
Happy.
Your mokawas? Seeing your kids grow up? What did you say to me the other day that you only just realised that your boys were men now?
Yeah, when they came back this time, they were all men. And you thought when you left them, they were all young people. When they stand together and, oh, big. And I wait till all the grandchildren stand together, oh, more. Is that it?
That's it.
E la lelei I le vaenga o mata Ai moli mau le tasi upu E o tangia fo I le tu'u le pala le tala e ino sia I tale nei o langa pei se polonga o no fosala le itangia I ta e si tama falongo maia le lalo langi fai mai Yesu I fe alo fangi a vili vili fa manu matangi o lo alofa I lau tapangi Say I love you, my te ne pangoe. E moe, oe ola ufatu. O te wha moe, ia